Hi, I'm Bishop Dexter McDonald, pastor at Community Outreach Word of Deliverance Ministries, Incorporated, and founder of the 100 Men for Change. The 100 Men for Change is a mentoring initiative that was established in 2006 that provides grassroots efforts to help men, boys, and women become more educated and productive in our community to help reduce crime. Our mission is to facilitate pro-social change in our community by offering a structured, collaborative mentoring program for boys and men. In addition, 100 Men for Change provides alternatives through education, employment, and recreation with an overall strategy for preventing and reducing crime. We have an 8-step process and are able to help our members in the following areas: educationally, mentally, economically, vocationally, and spiritually. I have with me today our director, my brother also, Minister David McDonald, and we're going to talk to you about the 100 Men for Change program that we established in 2006. It is an excellent program, and we are excited about the changes that we've seen take place within our community over the past 6 to 8 years. We have many partners that we're happy to be partnering with to bring about change within our community. And Minister David McDonald is our director, and we have a curriculum specialist, which is our teacher, which is Pastor Lawrence Livingston. We also have our Bible teacher, Richard, which is Reverend Wells, and we have several other board members. But today we just want to talk to you about our program, how the program operates, and how the program works. The program is geared toward helping men, women, and boys in our community. When we initially started the program, our focus really were to help the men within our community which were struggling via drugs, alcohol, or personal problems within their lives. So we're going to talk about that program today, and Minister David McDonald has been a part of our program for the last couple of years, and just want to ask a few questions. Minister McDonald, welcome to our format today. And
thank you for inviting me.
You're welcome. And the 100 Men for Change program, tell me a little bit about your knowledge of the program and what you foresee the program accomplishing within our community.
I think 100 Men for Change program is a valuable program within our community. One of the main things that set us apart from other organizations that may be similar is our one-on-one mentorship with our mentees. We take the time to not only give them job training, but we also guide them spiritually, and we also work with them on a one-on-one basis to ensure that their needs are being met within the community provisions. So that's one thing that I really feel that really sets us apart, and I'm excited to be a part of it.
Great. Well, certainly the program is a wonderful program. One of the things I want to mention is how the program operates. We have men and women, and we also have boys that come to our program as well, which we actually have another programs that's set aside especially for the boys, and that's our Neighborhood Accountability Program, which we will talk about in a few minutes. But the way our program is established is that men and women and boys, they come to our program. We meet every Tuesday night at 6 p.m. at Community Outreach Word of Deliverance Ministry, which is located at 502 5th Avenue Drive East. We invite any men, women, or boys that are looking for jobs or looking for change in their life or transformation to attend our program. Once they come in, the program is an hour long of training, and then afterwards we have a breakout session that we meet with every individual. First of all, we have our trainer, Bishop Livingston, that does training on various areas. It could be resume building, it could be job development skills. There are many areas that he actually trains our men and women on. And after that, we have Reverend Wells. He comes and he gives us a message for the evening. And then afterwards, our director, Minister McDonald, comes back, reviews things with the men, have any of our new participants to stand, introduce themselves, talk about how they found out about our program. Then we actually have them fill out applications, and after that we meet with them one-on-one to discuss their goals and also perspectives that we would like to set and establish for them. Now, I want to speak to Minister McDonald and just ask him a few questions. There's been some men and women that he's worked with recently. There's been a young lady that came into our program that actually transferred from another state. And how have we been able to help and address that young lady? And maybe you want to talk about some of the men that we've worked with Waste Management and how we've sent them out to work at Waste Management.
Yes, speaking of the young lady that actually came to us from Massachusetts, and I'll use her first name, Jessica. And Jessica came to us with having already a professional background, a CNA background, as well as a HHA background, but couldn't find employment right away. So she heard about the program and decided to come out and check it out. And we were able to work with her. We were able to go online and do some searches as far as different jobs that were hiring. And once we did that, we were able to work with her to mentor her and give her some training, and also give her some expertise onto how to get her license transferred to the state of Florida, which was required by many of the employers that were seeking to employ her. And she gave me a great testimony. She texted me one day. We were in our meeting and she wasn't present, so I was wondering where she was, and she texted me to let me know that she really appreciated what we've done and how we helped her, and that she had gained permanent employment. So that was something that I was grateful, very grateful to have been a part of. Some of the other guys that we have helped, we've helped a number of guys that have come through the program this year alone with temporary employment through Waste Management. Waste Management actually used a temporary staffing agency to fill their needs during the height of their season. And they came to us through contacts through Bishop McDonald and proposed the need to hire on guys on a temporary basis to help them with their needs. And we've hired a lot of guys. We were able to help a lot of guys through our program to get hired on with Waste Management on a temporary basis. And those guys have really been beneficial through having that business contact.
Thank you so much, Minister McDonald. One of the things is that the reason that we are entitled 100 Men for Change, we are looking for 100 mentors. So we definitely need businesses, corporations within our community that may have men or women that would like to be partners with us. They'd like to become mentors. We invite them to contact us at 941-747-5847 because we're certainly in need of mentors. One of the other things I want to mention is that we're looking for churches and organizations within our community to provide a liaison. A liaison is a contact person that will be working with the organization or the church. If there are men and women within that organization or church that need our services, they will mentor that person and make sure that they attend our meetings and help them through the process. It helps things work very well and a lot smoother than them not having a mentor, because these guys are definitely challenged. One of the things I like to say about our program also is that we know there's a lot of men that are getting out of prison or out of jail, and they really don't have a lot of hope. But one thing I can say that our program has been able to give men and women hope. I remember we had a young man that came through our program, and he had been incarcerated for 27 years, which is an awful long time. But we were able to mentor him, to work with him. He was really excited about our program. He completed the program, and we helped him land a job. Not only did he land one job, but he landed 2 jobs. And not only that, but he also landed an apartment for him to live in. And after that, he went to work for the city, which is one of our partners, the Central Redevelopment Agency. And they provided him with a duplex to live in, and now he's doing quite well with our community. And he is a mentor to other men within the community. Just to mention some of the success stories. Some of the challenges that we have, though, is that there are many men and women that come through our program, and we have to have enough mentors to follow up with them. So the attrition rate is high. We have guys that come through, and if they don't land a job on the first or second time they visit our program, they tend to slack off and maybe not come back and attend the program. But one way that we found to help those men, of course, is we try to work with them during the week. And that's, again, why we need more mentors. We are actually getting ready to establish another program. And Minister McDonald is going to tell us a little bit about this program. He actually attended several sessions about the authentic man. And we believe that this kind of program will certainly encourage our men to be all they can be and be a provider for their family. So Minister McDonald, if you can tell us a little bit about the Authentic Man program and how that could benefit the men that are coming through the 100 Men for Change.
Authentic Manhood is a Bible-based program designed to let men know their role within their homes, within their community, and within the church. And it really targets the men's responsibility based on the Bible, what their role is and what they should be doing. And it's very important for us to get this information out to our men and let them know that they play a positive role within our community. And when they're absent for whatever reason, that they need to ensure that when they're absent, that things are not going to be the way it should be. So it's very important for us to get this information out to them and ensure that they know what their role is within the community and within their homes. And it covers every aspect, financial, how to be a good husband. It covers what their actual role is as far as the Bible is concerned. And it's just a great tool that we can use to help mentor and help direct our youth, as well as our men and women within the community.
Great. Thank you so much, Minister McDonald. We are so excited about the Authentic Manhood program. Minister McDonald has been involved in the training. Reverend Wells has also been involved in the training. And we're planning to start that program before the month of November is over. We feel like it will have such a positive impact on the men within our community. We know that there are a lot of single parent homes within our community, and we need more men that will actually be there for their families and provide, but also have relationships that are wholesome with their families. One of the things I want to mention as we move forward, and one of the needs that we do have, we know that there's always a cost, there's overhead costs that we have with the 100 Men for Change program. And we do have certain partners that have assisted us. We are so grateful to our state representative, Mr. Darrell Roussan, which is a great supporter of our program and actually made a pledge and donation to help the 100 Men for Change. We need organizations and agencies that may be able to offer donations or pledges to help our program in our efforts. You can feel free to call us at 941-747-5847. Now, you know, as Minister McDonald mentioned, one of the things that, again, is so very vitally important is that with these men and women that are at risk or experiencing challenges in their lives, they really need someone to contact them and maybe meet with them more than once a week. Our program right now is geared for once a week, but when we start the Authentic Manhood program, we're planning to meet twice a week, but we are still in need of men and women that would like to become partners with us and become mentors within our program. We have a training program, and we're willing to accept men and women and train them. One of the things I'd like to say about our program is no matter what kind of difficulty men and women have experienced in their lives, no matter what kind of charges they've been brought up against them and they've had to experience prison or jail, we have programs that can help them. And I'd like to take a moment at this time and really thank our partners for partnering with us. Our Sheriff Stubbe has certainly been a big support. He was there from day one, and he continues to be a big support to us. We just wanted to say that MTI has just been wonderful in assisting us with finding scholarships and grants for our men and women to attend MTI. Advanced Talent Solutions, which will come out and talk to our program on many, many occasions, and all of the other partners that we have, but we are still looking for other partners that will provide jobs and opportunities for these men and women within our community. Minister McDonald, just want to ask you a few questions as we look ahead and as we look forward and we look over our neighborhood and our community, and we know that the unemployment rate among the men and women we're talking about is probably about 18%, if not higher. And what kind of strategies, as our director, do you think we can utilize, and how can our partners help us?
The main thing is we need business partners, because we can get mentees in, but if we don't have jobs to place them on, all we can do is train them and prepare them. But most of these guys or young men or women that come in the program have an immediate need. They may be unemployed and may have been unemployed for a period of time, and they need finances to run their household and to help them out. So we need business partners that will be willing to provide jobs to individuals that may have had a troubled path, but have demonstrated through our 8-step program that they're willing to set their path aside and willing to work toward becoming productive citizens within our community. In addition to that, we also need mentors in order to really reach the need of our community. We need additional mentors to come in and be willing to spend time with our mentees to help them in whatever needs they may have. We also need funding assistance. In addition to the funding assistance, we need increased community awareness of the programs that we offer. And that's why I'm so thankful of METV for allowing us to come in once before and again this time. So hats off to METV and their crew.
Kudos.
Yes. So those are some of the needs that I see that need to be met. And we also are always looking to increase our business partner base, not only with employers, but different organizations that may already exist within the community that provide specialized services that we can utilize for our mentees.
Great. Thank you so much, Minister McDonald. As we talk about the program moving forward, and certainly we need partners that will work with us, that we can help transform our community. And we have a slogan that we can change our community one man at a time, one boy at a time, one woman at a time. We can change and transform our community. One of the things I'd like to say is that there are other programs out there that we'd like to partner with as well. Programs like HOPE, First Stop or One Stop. There are halfway houses out there that we feel like that we can work along with. We actually work with a halfway house, which is Joseph Storehouse. We've been able to empower many of the men that come through that program, and they attend our meetings as well. And we've been able to help transform their lives. Actually, I vividly remember one of the men that attended the 100 Men for Change from Joseph Storehouse, and I still stay in communication with him. But he actually opened up his own business, and he is now seeking contracts with the county and with the city, Mr. Weldon Wiggins, and he's doing great. And then we have other men that have come through our program. We have one that works with a landscaping company, and he's giving back to our program. Actually, he offered jobs to several of the men within our program. And those are the kind of partners that we need. And also we encourage the men that complete our program and go on to land a job to not forget about the program. There are many things that they can do. We have men that sometimes they come back, they speak to the group, they motivate the group, and they encourage the group to move forward as well. As we move forward with the program, we are looking to have a greater impact on our community. We are looking to expand our partnership. We are also looking, as we said before, to expand some of the programs that we offer. Again, we work with the Central Redevelopment Agency, and we work with Career Edge, which is a dynamic program that our men or women can go and attend that program for 4 weeks. After they complete the 4 weeks of study, then they are set up for a job interview, depending on their level of skills. So we have partners like that, and we need more partners like that. And we are, again, are very happy to have board members, but we're looking for additional board members, working board members, of course, those that are willing to serve and reach out in the community and bring in partners. Minister McDonald, as we move forward and we talk about our program and some of the things that we've done, I know you have been a mainstay for us for the last year and a half or two. And again, we appreciate you and all of our board members. But as you look at the program and the partners that we do have, are there specific companies out there that you think that would be a wonderful match to work along with us?
Absolutely. Companies that come to my mind are companies such as Walmart, Bells, Waste Management, which we were able to furnish them with quite a few temporary employees through the temporary agency. And all of the temporary employment agencies that have specific employment needs would be a great source for us to assist with their needs. But any company, and it doesn't have to be large companies, it can be a small company as well, if they're willing to take a chance on some of the individuals that may have had trouble past but are on the right track now, and we make sure that we screen them through our 8-step process, and we also give them training to know the value of a steady employment. So when we send people out from our program, they already know the value of the employment, so they're going to work diligent to keep that employment.
Great. Thank you so much, Minister McDonald. The 100 Men for Change, as we close, a mentoring program has had 700 men and women that come through our program. 85% of the men and women that have completed the program have been placed on jobs and are now working within our community. 100 Men for Change operates in tandem with MCAT, Manatee County Community Pastors Fellowship, Manatee County Sheriff Department, Advanced Talent Solutions, Bradenton Police Department, Manatee Memorial Hospital, Bells, MTI, and many others. There are several others that, there are several ways you can help us in this effort. You can become a partner. You can provide jobs for the men and women in our program by making donations to help with the cost of the program, providing this program. We are also looking for churches and or organizations that will provide a liaison to partner with us representing men and women within your congregation or organization. For more information, please contact us at 941-747-5847. Thank you.